The internet has just exploded because Chrisean Jr.'s bloodstream test is leaked. And what doctors found is so shocking, so terrifying, that it might change everything. This isn't just gossip. This isn't just rumor. This is cold, hard evidence. And the truth has fans in panic mode, the industry on high alert, and Chrisean Rock herself in complete silence. According to insiders, the test revealed something no one was ready to see, something represented by a single chilling symbol. And while doctors are staying tight-lipped, that symbol is being whispered about across social media with terrifying implications. Fans are convinced it points to one thing: substances that never should have been in a child's system. Imagine that, a baby, not even old enough to speak, allegedly testing positive for something so dangerous it could trigger investigations, lawsuits, and custody battles. Twitter is already ablaze with hashtags like #PrayForChris, EANJR, #JusticeForJunior, and #CPsAlert climbing the charts. Some fans are screaming betrayal, others are pointing fingers. And the loudest voices are asking, how did this happen and who is responsible? But here's the darkest part. Sources claim this leak wasn't an accident. Someone close to the situation wanted the world to know. Someone wanted to expose the truth. And if what we've just learned is correct, this is only the beginning of a scandal that could destroy careers, tear apart families, and leave scars that never heal. So what exactly did doctors find in Chrisean Jr.'s blood? Who leaked the test results? And why are insiders warning that the fallout from this could get even uglier? Stay tuned because this story is about to get darker with every detail. Chrisean Rock has always been a magnet for chaos. From the moment she burst into the public eye, her life has been a storm of drama, heartbreak, and headlines that refused to stop. Fans didn't just watch her rise, they became addicted to it. Like a train wreck you couldn't look away from. Every fight, every meltdown, every scandal pulled the world in deeper. And now, with her infant son Chrisean Jr. at the center of the latest leak, that storm has spiraled into something far darker, far more dangerous than anything before. Let's rewind. For years, Chrisean was known as the fiery, unpredictable girlfriend of Blueface. Their relationship was messy from the start. Public fights, live-stream blow-ups, police altercations, and constant accusations on both sides. Every few weeks, a new video would leak. Chrisean screaming in rage, Blueface retaliating, or the two making up in dramatic fashion, only for the cycle to repeat days later. Fans called them toxic goals, laughing and crying along with the chaos. But behind the memes and viral clips, a real-life tragedy was unfolding. When Chrisean announced her pregnancy, the internet froze. People didn't know whether to celebrate or panic. Some cheered her on, claiming motherhood might bring peace to her life. Others worried out loud, tweeting, "How is she gonna raise a baby in all this chaos? That baby gonna grow up in drama, Lord. Please let this child be the blessing that saves her." From the very beginning, CPS Child Protective Services loomed in the background. Rumors circulated that authorities were watching closely, given the couple's violent history and erratic behavior. Insiders whispered that CPS agents had already visited once before the birth, trying to determine whether Chrisean's home was safe. Then, when baby Junior was born, the narrative seemed to shift, if only for a moment. Fans saw Chrisean cradling him tenderly, promising on live streams, "He's my everything. I'm gonna do right by him." For a brief period, it looked like maybe, just maybe, motherhood would soften her wild edges. But peace never lasts in the world of Chrisean Rock. Within weeks, chaos crept back in. Photos leaked of her out partying late at night, sometimes with a baby, sometimes without. Blueface, bitter and spiteful, posted cryptic tweets suggesting she wasn't taking motherhood seriously. In one now viral post, he wrote, "Ask her where you are at right now. I'll wait." Fans erupted, half defending Chrisean, half dragging her. The internet began to speculate. Was Chrisean truly ready to be a mother? Could she balance fame, fights, and family? Or was JR destined to become another headline in the never-ending saga of her life? And then came the first whispers about health scares. In late-night spaces on Twitter, anonymous voices claimed they'd seen things. Moments when Junior looked weak, tired, or unwell during live stream appearances. One clip showed him crying while Chrisean fumbled with her phone. More concerned with arguing with commenters than comforting her son. Fans flooded the comments. Take care of that baby. Why does she live right now instead of focusing on him? I'm scared for Junior. This doesn't look right. Still, nothing prepared the world for what happened next. The bloodstream test. According to insiders, CPS had been quietly investigating after receiving multiple complaints from fans and even neighbors. These reports described unsafe environments and constant chaos. Finally, under pressure, doctors conducted a full bloodstream panel on Chrisean Jr., and what they found sent shockwaves through everyone who saw. The results weren't supposed to go public. They were meant for the family, for doctors, for authorities. But somehow, they leaked. Screenshots began circulating in private group chats before exploding onto Twitter and TikTok. And right there, circled in red, was the symbol. Shorthand fans immediately recognized as slang for substances that have no place anywhere near a child. The internet exploded. People screamed betrayal, horror, and rage. TikToks with ominous background music declared, "The test results are out, and this is bad. This is really, really bad." Twitter threads pieced together timelines, pointing out every instance where fans had warned that Junior might be in danger. Even celebrities chimed in, some sending prayers, others not so subtly hinting at negligence. One verified influencer tweeted, "We begged y'all to take this seriously." Now look, another wrote, "If CPS don't step in after this, the system is broken." But here's the twist no one saw coming. The leak itself might not have been an accident. Some insiders now claim the results were deliberately leaked by someone close to the situation. The motive? To expose Chrisean? To prove once and for all that she's unfit. That revelation opened an entirely new question. Who leaked it? Was it Blueface, eager to embarrass her? A family member who'd had enough of the drama? Or a hospital staffer unable to keep the secret any longer? No matter who it was, the impact was immediate. Fans were in shock. CPS was under fire, and the Harris family-style drama of the hip-hop world had a new center. Chrisean Rock, already infamous for chaos, now faced the ugliest scandal of her life, and the darkest part. This was only the beginning. Because if the bloodstream test really showed what fans think it did, then the consequences won't just be public shame. They'll be legal, which means the question isn't just what did they find? It's what happens next. The leak wasn't supposed to see daylight. It wasn't supposed to reach fan pages, gossip blogs, or TikTok detectives. But somehow Chrisean Jr's bloodstream test spilled out of confidential files and into the wild. And once it hit the internet, there was no going back. The first image looked fake. A blurry screenshot of a lab panel with circled in red ink. People thought it was trolling at first. But then, within hours, another clearer version dropped, this time with hospital headers still intact. The whispers turned into gasps, and by the time a third version leaked, watermarked, timestamped, and looking all too real, the internet knew this wasn't just gossip. Something was found, and TikTok creators went into detective mode, breaking down the results line by line. Doctors on live streams explained how symbols in hospital shorthand usually point to illicit substances. Reaction videos showed influencers crying on camera, pleading with CPS to step in immediately. But the most chilling post came from a verified insider account. This test isn't the only one. More results are coming. And they're worse. That one line sent fans spiraling. CPS steps in by morning. News broke that Child Protective Services CPS had officially stepped into the case. Anonymous staffers confirmed they'd been watching Chrisean and Blueface for months. But this was the first hard evidence they couldn't ignore. One alleged CPS worker told a blogger, "We can't comment officially. But if what leaked is true, custody decisions are on the table." And just like that, the whispers turned into a custody war waiting to happen. Fans started tweeting hashtag #SaveJunior, demanding authorities remove him from the chaos. Others argued Chrisean deserved another chance, begging people not to judge her based on leaked results. The divide got nasty. Lock her up. That baby deserves better. Y'all don't know her struggles. Stop piling on. This ain't about hate. It's about protecting a child. Blueface's shadowbanned. Then came the suspicion about who leaked the test. All eyes turned to Blueface. He has a history of publicly dragging Chrisean, exposing her on social media and throwing accusations left and right. The timeline flooded with old screenshots of him mocking her parenting, with fans saying, "Of course, he leaked it. He's been waiting for this moment." But others weren't so sure. Some argued it wasn't Blueface at all, but someone even closer, maybe a family member who'd had enough. One wild theory suggested a nurse was paid off to leak the files. TikTok sleuths even dug up an account that had posted hospital gossip before, now claiming I was in the room. The results are real. And trust me, this is only the beginning. The emotional fallout meanwhile, Chrisean herself went silent. No Instagram lives, no TikTok stories, no tweets. For someone who usually broadcasts every meltdown in real time, her silence was deafening. Fans speculated she was either lawyering up or in total shock. Her family, however, couldn't stay quiet. A cousin allegedly posted to Facebook, "Y'all don't know the half. Pray for the baby. The truth is ugly, but she's still his mom." Screenshots of that post went viral instantly, fueling even more panic and fans. They were divided but united in heartbreak. One supporter tweeted, "I defended her for months, but this. I can't anymore." Another wrote, "Don't abandon her now. This is when she needs help." The first big twist, just when the world thought the test results were the biggest revelation. The first twist dropped. And it shook the fandom to its core. A blog released a bombshell article claiming there wasn't just in JR's system. There were multiple substances, traces of things no child should ever have in their blood, suggesting prolonged exposure. The article quoted an anonymous doctor. "This wasn't a one-time accident. This looks like repeated contamination." The internet stopped breathing. If true, it meant the situation wasn't just neglect, it was ongoing. It wasn't just bad parenting, it was dangerous immediately. Hashtags like #ProtectChrisEanJR and #InvestigateNow surged to the top of trends. TikTok edits played sad music over photos of Junior, while Twitter threads turned into digital protests demanding CPS take action. Celebrities weighed in too. One reality TV star posted, "I don't care who you are. If a test like that is real, that baby needs saving now." Another rapper tweeted, "Y'all want a drama? Now look, a child's life is in danger. This ain't funny." And then the ultimate cliffhanger. A leaked voicemail allegedly from Chrisean to a close friend surfaced. In it, she's sobbing, her voice breaking. "They tryna take my baby. They saying things that ain't true. I don't know how this got out, but they're gonna use it against me." That voicemail flipped the script. Was Chrisean the villain or the victim of a calculated takedown? Did the test really show what was leaked? Or was someone twisting the truth to rip her child away? The internet is now split. The family is in shambles, and Junior is caught in the middle of a storm bigger than anything Chrisean has ever faced. And the scariest part? Insiders claim the second set of tests, the full toxicology panel, hasn't even leaked yet. When it does, it could end everything. Social media was not just reacting, it was combusting. Every second, new posts, new threads, and new theories were flooding the timeline. Fans from across the world were glued to their screens, refreshing every few minutes, desperate to see the next shocking update. Some were in disbelief, writing long paragraphs defending Chrisean Rock and insisting the test results had to be fake. Others were merciless, demanding authorities step in, accusing her of being careless, reckless, and unfit. Screenshots of alleged leaked lab documents circulated, each one stamped with chilling symbols, with fans zooming in and circling details as if they were uncovering a crime scene. TikTok went insane. Creators began dissecting the alleged results frame by frame, while dramatic videos with sad music and flashing captions like "Pray for Junior" and "This can't be real" dominated the For You page. Some fans even went as far as staging fake reenactments of the hospital leak, pretending to be insiders, making the situation blur the line between reality and performance. But the most disturbing reactions came from within the industry itself. Rappers, reality stars, and influencers all had something to say. One female artist posted a black screen with the words "Protect the babies, stop the madness," and within minutes, her post went viral, with hundreds of thousands sharing it as if it was the gospel truth. Another rapper, known for his brutal honesty, tweeted, "Y'all still defending this? The test don't lie. Somebody gotta pay for this." The replies exploded, some cheering him on, others calling him insensitive. It wasn't just fans divided anymore, it was the entire hip-hop community. Blogs began running with the headline, "Chrisean Jr. test results shake the culture," while YouTube commentators uploaded hour-long breakdowns, complete with fake exclusive sources and dramatic thumbnails of crying babies and courtrooms. Hashtags like #SaveJunior, #ChrisEan exposed, and #HospitalLeak trended side by side, creating a battlefield of opinions. Even mainstream outlets picked it up, carefully wording their reports but still hinting at the possibility that the symbol wasn't just random. The tension became unbearable, and fans begged for someone official to step forward and confirm the truth. Meanwhile, rumors swirled that CPS was already looking into the situation. Alleged insiders claimed investigators were reviewing the hospital records, and that calls were made to Child Protective Services within hours of the leak hitting the internet. Fans speculated if custody could be stripped, if legal action would be taken, and whether Chrisean Rock herself might face charges. This wasn't just entertainment gossip anymore. It felt like a real-life courtroom drama unfolding in real time. And every second of silence from Chrisean only added gasoline to the fire. As if that wasn't enough, another layer of chaos hit when a supposed nurse anonymously posted online, claiming she saw the test results herself. Her words sent chills down everyone's spine. What y'all saw online wasn't even the full report. The truth is worse. That single post was screenshotted thousands of times, spreading like wildfire before being mysteriously deleted, leaving fans to argue if it was real or fabricated. The uncertainty drove everyone mad, and suddenly, what started as a leak had turned into a full-blown media circus. And yet, as loud as the voices online grew, one thing was still missing: the official reaction from the family. The public was left wondering if this was all lies. Why hadn't anyone close to Chrisean or Junior come forward to deny it? Why was the silence so heavy, so deliberate? Was it fear? Was it shame? Or was it the calm before an even bigger storm? The silence from the family broke in the most unexpected way. Late at night, when fans thought the storm had calmed, an anonymous account posted screenshots that allegedly came from someone inside the hospital. These weren't just vague words or blurry pictures. They were time-stamped records with patient codes, highlighted notes, and the same symbol that had haunted the internet for days. Within minutes, the screenshots went viral, and people began tagging everyone connected to Chrisean Rock, demanding answers. It wasn't just the fans crying out now. Reporters, bloggers, even verified celebrities were amplifying the same chilling question. If this wasn't real, why did the hospital staff stay so quiet? Then came the bombshell that nobody expected. A well-known industry insider, who has leaked accurate stories before, dropped a video claiming that the symbol wasn't just about substances, it represented a much bigger cover-up. He said in his exact words, "Y'all don't get it. That symbol don't mean what you think it does. It means they're hiding something worse. Something that could end a career permanently." That line alone sent shockwaves through every platform. Fans replayed it over and over, desperate to decode what he really meant. Was it medical malpractice? Was it tampering? Or was it proof that someone in Chrisean's circle was deliberately sabotaging her? Meanwhile, speculation turned to Blueface. Fans began dragging his name into the chaos, insisting that his influence couldn't be ignored. Some pointed to his history, some pointed to cryptic tweets he liked, and others swore he was behind the leak in the first place. "This is revenge," one fan wrote, their post gaining over 100,000 likes in hours. Suddenly, the narrative wasn't just about a leaked test, it was about betrayal, payback, and hidden enemies working from the shadows, just when things couldn't get more intense. Another twist shook the internet. A voice recording allegedly from a phone call between two hospital staff members surfaced online. In the muffled clip, one voice can be heard whispering, "If the public finds out what we really saw, it's over." The clip was only 15 seconds long, but it was enough to make the situation spiral out of control. Thousands demanded investigations, tagging CPS and even government officials, insisting this was no longer just celebrity drama. This was a national concern. And then came the darkest cliffhanger yet. A tweet from an unverified account claiming to be connected to a medical worker, dropped late into the night. "The next report coming out tomorrow will enter. Pray for that baby because he might not survive what's been done already." Fans gasped. Influencers froze mid-live streams and the entire narrative shifted into panic. If this tweet was true, if another report was coming, then everything the world thought it knew about this scandal was just scratching the surface. The questions hung heavier than ever. Was the symbol only the beginning? Was Junior in more danger than anyone realized? And who was pulling the strings behind the scenes, waiting for the right moment to completely destroy Chrisean Rock's already fragile empire? Because if this next leak is real, the internet isn't ready for what comes next, and now we're left staring at the most dangerous cliffhanger yet. Chrisean Jair's name is on every timeline, every headline, every whispered conversation in the industry, and yet the truth is still hidden in shadows. The leak shook us, the symbol terrified us, and the rumors have turned this into something much bigger than a simple scandal. This is no longer just about one child or one mother or even one family. This is about what happens when fame, chaos, and hidden enemies collide in the ugliest way possible. But here's where you come in, because I want to hear from you. Do you believe these leaked results are real? Or is this all part of a larger plot to destroy Chrisean Rock? Was Blueface pulling strings behind the scenes? Or is there someone even closer to her trying to expose the darkest secret of all? And what about the hospital staff? Are they silent because they're hiding something? Or because the truth is too dangerous to say out loud? Drop your thoughts in the comments. It's because this debate is about to explode. And don't just comment, argue, debate, make your voice heard. Are you on the side of protecting Chrisean Rock no matter what? Or do you think she's crossed a line that can never be forgiven? Should CPS step in? Or is this a personal battle the family needs to fight on their own? Remember, your opinion might not just be part of a conversation. It could shape the entire narrative that comes next. If you thought tonight's revelations were wild, just wait. Because insiders are whispering that another leak is coming, something even darker. Something that might finally reveal the whole truth about what was found in that bloodstream. And when that drops, you'll want to be here first, because the next chapter in this story could be the most explosive yet. So hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and get ready. Because this isn't the end. This is just the calm before the next storm. And when it hits, trust me, you won't want to miss it. Won't want to miss it.